Hello everyone, today on Mobile Suit Highlights we have the Arc Gundam piloted by Ali Al-Saches from Gundam 00. This will be the second DLC unit that I'll be focusing on for Mobile Suit Highlights. The first one was Blue Destiny as you recall, so please enjoy. So the Arc Gundam is in the 2500 cost suit class. It's a very up-in-your-face mobile suit, very tricky to use at times, but we'll go over some of his options. The neat thing about his A attack is that he doesn't need to boost dash cancel to connect all three shots. Just tapping A consecutively will automatically link his shots one after another. Shard shot A will send out his fangs to harass the enemy very similarly to how other funnel attacks work in the mid game. While pressing AB once will fire out a single GN fang by your side to shoot the enemy, while holding it down will fire off multiple ones by your side. And then the max amount of GN shots you can have for this is 6. AC will briefly stop you for a few moments to fire out another set of GN fangs that go up right up to the enemy and attempt to stab it. If it hits, it will stun them. And then while his projectile options are a bit on the weak side, his melee options more than make up for them. The neutral B combo will usually be your bread and butter combo for the most part for easy damage after linking it into it off your side BC attack, which you'll see a lot of a bit later. And another notable melee move is your side B, which can actually be used as a intimidation tactic to move around, and it's another solid finisher off of the side BC. All of his other melee moves, they're okay, but they kind of take a bit long to finish. Like he'll stay in place, and then it's kind of a free punish for the other opponent. So tapping BC will just do the special movement on its own, just that little flip in the air. It will cut tracking momentarily. If you follow it up with B, it'll do a vertical slash for a decent amount of damage. And then while side BC does less damage, its utilities are amazing for this suit. So here's just for reference the red lock range, about that distance. If you fire off your AC fangs from the border red lock range, all three will hit for sure. Then just harass them from the borderline of the red lock range or AB fangs. If you fire AC fangs outside of it in a green lock range, there's no guarantee that all of them will hit. It will, like you saw, only 2 of its hit him, even though he's just stationary. So here's your side B movement tactic. If you try to follow a side B up to another side B, just one hit only, it won't really do much because it's quick to red lock as you saw. But if you follow up the first hit with another hit and then rainbow cancel into another one, it'll be substantially more useful because I was able to follow up more hits after that. So side BC, that movement, just momentarily to the side, amazing. You can follow up a good amount of combos off of it. I tried to do a neutral B after that hit. It's usually the bread and butter for the suit in general, as you see in the online matches. But there are other combos you can do off of it, but nothing is really as good as neutral B combo after that initial hit from the side BC. So for the first online match, we are going against GPO2 versus the RX-78-2 with Delta Plus as my partner. I like the stage because of course it's very wide open with very few buildings to get in the way. It works to the Arc Gundam's advantage because you can start planning setups way ahead while you have clear view of your enemies. So the point of this suit is to stay in mid-range because it doesn't have that great of a red lock distance. So it has to really stay within that close mid-range region, so not letting anyone get too close like GPO2. But all you're really looking for with your projectiles is fishing for openings to get in. You really want that optimal time to get side BC in right there, but you have to make sure to follow it up with proper follow-up for it. Sometimes it can be tricky because you don't know if you're going to hit them or not, so just anticipate it. Once again, I failed at blocking nukes. I just like getting hit by nukes, I guess, unfortunately. So, GN Fangs, harass. There we go. Once again, I failed my follow-up. Maybe I'll get it, maybe. Of course, getting too comfortable in melee zone with the Arc Gundam leaves you open for their own melee attacks as well. That wasn't too good because he just went up and right around the corner of the building. But we're still fine. Still good. You'll be doing a lot of rainbow canceling with this suit. So save up your EX meter to when you're in overheat mode if you really need that extra meter to rainbow cancel. So while we're fishing for openings here, this RX-78-2 kind of getting too close, but... So the special tracking, or rather the special movement to cut the tracking is situationally useful. Don't rely on it too much, but if you know something's gonna hit you from that distance and you need to go up immediately, then use it. But try not to do it too much though, because it does leave you in the air for quite some time, rather defenseless. Let's get in. Of course I messed this up again. At least I dodged the nuke. Man, that was a really close one. So it's time. I have to make this count. Here we go. Of course, it looked cool. I thought I got the kill. I thought I got the last hit, but my partner did. Thank you, partner, for stealing my kill. I'm just kidding. In our second online match, we're going up against the Kshatriya and Crossbone X2, and we have the Crossbone X1 as my partner. On the other hand, I'm not really too fond of this stage because the weird terrain layout. It's alright, but... So watch out for Kshatriya's funnel cage zones, the funnel fences. They can stun you on hit, and free follow-up for the partner or Kshatriya when you're stuck in it, because you're stunned for quite a long time. So we're just waiting for an opening. Just waiting. Watch out for Kshatriya. Very intimidating. But yes, I got it. I got the follow-up. I'm going places with this suit now. So fire off as many GN things as I can to harass the Kshatriya, because she's in a bad spot on the map, but Crossbone X2 saves her. And then there's the fence. Kshatriya's down. We focus our efforts on Crossbone X2. I keep an eye on Kshatriya and keep her busy, just in case she tries anything funny. So here, there's our AB harassment. I fired off a good amount of them. Usually I fire off around 2 or 3, but since the hitbox of Kshatriya is big, I was more confident in connecting more shots. So Kshatriya's in a really bad spot in this map because of the buildings. Like, it works to my advantage because I can just go up for sneak melee attacks around the buildings. And Kshatriya's down in the border of the map. Very scary situation. Kshatriya has no chance. Just all my things on it while going in for the side BC. It's a tough situation to get out of. Very tough. Okay, so we're going to the more advanced playstyle for Arc Gundam. He's with Crossbone X1 against Infinite Justice and Forbidden. So let's see what he'll do. Right away, getting the 3 shots out to harass them from a distance. Going in for that side BC, very nice. That was like 3 side BCs in a row. I'm not sure how much damage that is, but that's a lot of movement. That's very hard to cut, actually, now that I think about it. Going in for that side BC again, rainbow cancel into various melee combo strings. Very nice. Again, with the side BC, this is relentless. Very relentless. I wish I could deck side BC as well as this guy. Another side BC. About to get that neutral B in, but Infinite Justice EXVS out of the way. Rainbow cancels like a madman for minimal damage on the melee. Chasing right after Forbidden, but immediately retreats after he saw that EXVS from the Forbidden. Right back to Infinite Justice. Another side BC. That was 2 side BCs. I think he was trying to connect the 3rd one. Uses EXVS to refill his boost gauge because he was already overheated. Rainbow canceling right into another side BC. Doing a neutral B combo. That was a lot of side BCs connected. Wow. And then, for the final online match, we have RX-78-2 as our partner versus the Heavy Arms Assault. Heavy Arms Kai, I think. Yeah, and Zeta Gundam. So, the main thing you want to look out for here is Heavy Arms because it excels at very long range with its missiles. You really want to close the gap on it as quickly as you can, because those missiles are your weakness. You're at a bad zone and it's its optimal zone. But you gotta make sure to keep Zeta in check first. So he's still just lightly harassing from a distance, waiting for that opening to get in. So missiles, the tracking of the missiles are very scary. So you have to make sure they've completely passed you. To make sure that they won't follow you around the map. Just keep on harassing with their fangs, and hopefully it'll keep them moving at the very least. So here we go, side BC to neutral B. A lot of damage. Rainbow cancels out of it. Still gets hit, but not as badly as if he didn't rainbow cancel out of it. So EX burst from Zeta. Watch out for its little pink power-up thing. I'm not sure the exact properties of that. I just know it's really bad. So another side BC into neutral B, and tried to approach side heavy arms with neutral B again, but got shot down with machine gun, unfortunately. But they're still in a really good position though. He has EX burst ready to go, and he uses it. Side BC time. It doesn't really pay off for him that much. It just does rainbow cancels into his neutral B finisher on heavy arms, because heavy arms doesn't really have much of a choice at that very close range on what to do. So missiles again. There we go. Oh man, but he gets hit by the machine gun, and that does a lot of damage if hit consecutively. Fortunately, that didn't work out for him, so he dies, comes back with full health. His partner dies. At least he died first, so he doesn't get as bad of a cost over. The partner, I mean. Side BC, neutral B combo. Very nice. Rainbow cancels out of it to make sure that the heavy arms won't try to punish it. Side BC again, but Zeta EX bursts out of it, so he has to lay off. So overall, the Arc Gundam, as you see, side BC is like the lifeline of this suit. Without it, it wouldn't be as effective of a suit, but side BC is just so goddamn amazing that the whole strategy for it revolves around it, even in high level play, which creates a lot of tricky situations for opponents. But overall, that's our Gundam. The GN Fangs are there just to give it some mid-range options, so it's not completely hopeless in that range. The episode poll is up on the Costover forums, which is in the description, so the link is there, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy!